Let's talk a little bit about Google Calendar. Google Calendar is an app that you can use to not only just simply do regular calendar things, but it will allow you also to share your calendar with other people. It will allow you to create slots if you're wanting to make interviews with people. You can actually automatically have it have a Zoom link or a Google Meet link so that you can do some kind of screen conversation. It allows you to have different colors, different options. Let's have a look. So I'm going to use the Google Apps buttons up here to open it up. If you would like, you can also just put it into your search up here or over here. I'm going to start it with my calendar right there. Now, this particular calendar I actually do not use. This is a secondary email address, but this is a perfect example of what yours will look like when you first log on. So I have automatically got my Ronnie Hannon. It probably have your name, won't have mine. It has reminders, it has tasks. I currently do not use those. We can talk about those at another time. They're usually found over here. There also are other calendars that you could look at. For example, holidays. There's ones for the phases of the moon. If you are a sports fan, you could do the NHL, you can do the NBA, the MLB. Like there's so many different options. Feel free to look at those at another time. You just simply have to click on add other calendars. And there are browse calendars of interest for those ones that I just mentioned. There are also subscribing to ones. For example, if you belong to a club and maybe they have somewhere that you can book tennis courts or something like that, sometimes it will say that you can subscribe to that. You can also create a new calendar. This is another one that we will discuss in just a minute. And then there's also ones that if somebody offers you a URL, you can specifically paste the URL here. So let's just look at the calendar that we always have right away. I just happened to click on a date. It happens to be in the past, but you can see basically what it looks like here. So you add a title. Let's just create one. I'm going to say have coffee with Lynn. I only wish. Sunday, December 6th, that's not the right date, so I just click on the date. It will come up with a mini calendar. I could choose, let's do tomorrow. And it's not going to be an all day thing, so I'm going to click that off, but I'm going to say it's going to start at, let's just say we're going to start it. I'm just scrolling. We're going to start it at noon, and it's automatically defaulting to be an hour. That's something that you can change in your settings if you recall, which is over here. So it does not repeat. We could make this actually repeat on a daily basis every week on the second Sunday of the month. These are all different options that you can choose. I'm going to say it does not repeat because we're just going to do this one-off. Because we do not actually have a chance to see each other in person, I can create a Google Meet link right there. So automatically, whoever I give this information to will be able to join me. Or if we were actually able to go to a place, I could type in, for example, Golden Gecko, and it would immediately take me to that particular location. And it will even tell me how long it would take me to get there, given traffic, etc. One of the things too is I can add the guest. So for example, if I know that I'm wanting to do it with my friend Lynn, I start typing in the names of the people that I have in my contact information, and it automatically comes up. I know, oops, not the Gibbies, the Bibby Smiths. I would link them. They're going to automatically do it. It says, oh, find time. That is something that's really cool. If they have shared with you their calendars, then we can automatically look at each other's times to find the best time. But we don't need to worry about that at the moment. I'm just going to click this off because I don't want her to receive an email right now. I'm going to now say save, and it's in my calendar here. If I click on it, it will even sometimes pop up with a tiny little image, which is kind of cute. It depends on what you're doing. If it's swimming, it might be a swimming pool. If it's tennis, it might be a tennis racket, but it's kind of cool. So there, we've created our very first activity in our Google Calendar.